sunny here in California, which makes me in a really good mood because I really like sun. But anyways, I wanted to share with you guys my top 10 foundations today. Now, I have spent a lot of time and a lot of my own money buying all these foundations, trying them, writing down what I liked, how many shades they have. I put a lot of time and research into this. I really hope this is helpful for you guys, but I'm just going to share with you my top 10 that I narrowed it down to, a little bit about each one. My first one I have used for a long time, and I keep this in my kit. I'll use this on my clients, but it's the Revlon Color Stay. This has over 20 shades of foundations, lots of different variations, warm, cool, neutral. It covers really well. It's a matte finish, and it's inexpensive. It's only $12.99, $13 for this foundation. This is my go-to one. It's just very full coverage, so I think it would be best for those who are probably combination to oily skin. If you're dry, the matte finish on this may not give you any luminosity or any glow that you may need. So combination of oily skin, great foundation. I love, love, love this one. My other one that I used to use all the time before I found the Revlon one, because they're very, very similar, is the Estee Lauder Double Wear. This one has over 20 colors too. Full coverage, matte finish, is amazing, works amazingly well. The only benefit of this one, because it costs more than the Revlon, this one's $34. This is better than the Revlon in the fact that this doesn't smell. Revlon one can smell a little bit. This one doesn't. And it doesn't dry quite as fast as the Revlon one. So if those two issues aren't really a big deal for you, I would get the Revlon. But if you really don't like any smell and you aren't able to work fast, or you need to, you have a hard time with blending or whatnot, I would say try the Estee Lauder one. But they're both very good foundations. The third one is the Chanel Matte Lumiere Foundation, and the Pixie Woo sisters use this all the time, so that's where I was going to try it. It has more of a satin finish for me than matte, and it's medium coverage. For me, it's not my favorite foundation because I like full coverage, but if you don't want something that's thicker on your face, this would be a good one. It is pricey though. It's $54, and I only found 5 shades in it, so they don't have a ton of different shades, but it is an amazing foundation. It is Chanel. It's going to be a high-end one, so yeah, that's my thoughts on that. This one is a great one as well. It's the Makeup Forever HD. This is a pricey one too, but it has a satin finish, and I think why everyone loves this one is it looks very flawless on the skin. It blends really, really well. The only thing I don't like about it is that it doesn't cover quite as well as the Revlon one, but if you apply your concealer after this, if you have a lot of problem areas on your face, you'll be just fine. But it's very flawless looking, very smooth. The price for that is $40, and they have 26 shades of this, so there's tons of different colors to pick from, but it really is a good foundation. Laura Mercier Silk Cream Foundation. Sorry, I'm losing my voice. This one is very, very full coverage. It has almost like a gel-like consistency for me, so it glides really, really well. So it's not going to dry fast on your skin. It covers everything. So if you have a lot of problem areas, this will be great for you. The only thing is it doesn't last all day long. It'll probably last maybe like 8 hours or whatnot. So if you want something that lasts 12, 14 hours, this won't be for you, but if you need full coverage, something that's very slick and smooth, this will be great. The price for that is $42. Next up is the Makeup Forever Matte Velvet Foundation. Now this one is thicker to me than the HD one. If I had to pick between the two, I'd choose their HD foundation. But the Matte Velvet is great because it's full coverage, excuse me, and it's a very matte finish. So for me, it works great on camera because I don't want any shiny spots or whatnot. So it does cover well, matte finish. The price for that is $34, and they just have 16 shades, so not quite as many, but still, it's a really good foundation. So next one, this one's really different and really cool. It's pricey as heck, but it's really, really good. It's the Dior Skin Air Flash Foundation. It's a spray foundation. It's like airbrushing your face. Now the first time I tried this, I didn't put like a towel on my head, and I didn't realize how pigmented it was, because I've tried airbrushing before and it was just such a light mist, it hardly covered anything. This is like medium to full coverage, so when I sprayed it, I just was, like spraying all over, and I got all in my hair, and it looked like I had like white hair. So it's great coverage. It's so easy to apply. You just spray it on. But the only drawback to it is it's $60 and it's not going to last a really long time because it's aerosol and you generally tend to use a lot with it. So if you want a luxury foundation that's easy to use, this is the one for you. It's a really, really great product. These next two are very similar. I have a high-end and a low-end one. The high-end one is going to be the NARS Sheer Glow Foundation. This is best for dry to combination skin. If you're oily, I wouldn't use this because it's very luminous. It gives you kind of a glow to your cheeks. So if you're naturally kind of oily, you mix something that's a shiny finish to it, it's going to make you look oily. So if you're dry to combination, this is great. It's a beautiful finish, blends well, covers well. The only thing for me is I started breaking out some and I wasn't sure if it was because of this or not. I'm still not positive at all, so I quit using it for a while, but I still think it's a great foundation, so try it and see if your skin adjusts to it. But the price for this is $42, so it's a little pricey. But a dupe for that is the Neutrogena Healthy Skin. This one is luminous as well. It covers really, really well, and I don't think I've had any problems with this on my skin. So the only thing I don't like is that both of these, they can have that kind of glowy look, which is great for in person, but for me on camera, I need something more matte finish. So the price for this one is $11, and they only have 12 shades of this, so that's the only drawback. The last one is my current favorite. It's the one I'm wearing now, and I just discovered this. It's the Lancome, I don't know how to say it, Taint Idol. I don't know how to say it, but it's this foundation. The price for that's $42. I love this one because it's not completely matte, and it's more like a satin finish, but it covers well and it blends into my skin. By the time I start stippling it on with my brush or whatnot, you can't even tell I have it on, but my skin looks really, really smooth. So I like this one a lot. It only has 11 shades, so not a ton to choose from, but they have a good variety of cool, warm, and neutral.